I just really can't believe that I'm making another collage prediction video again this soon, because contrary to popular belief, I was actually going batshit insane during the last one. Genius. Genius moment number 1. No, 84. 86? 87? 58. Good. 71. Well, now that I look back on it, the whole craziness thing was actually quite obvious. But recently, Elita, with her new band Beautiful Hotness, announced an album. And at first I wasn't super convinced about doing this shit all over again, but then the little devil on my shoulder called AVIRE, complete coincidence that she's also called AVIRE, by the way, but she started whispering things in my ear like, come on, it would be so fun. You can look back and laugh at how dumb it all was, just like last time. The poppy one wasn't so bad. You can simplify it. It's only 6 songs. The Sims is gone. This is all you have left now. And not gonna lie, after a while it convinced me, so now I'm here predicting yet another album. Anyway, in the name of the simplification that I was intending on doing, let's just get started, okay? I'm ready. I've got my glue. There's already stuff on my hands, so we're off to a great start. I don't know how that happened. And I started off with just laying a bunch of elements down on the page. With this being called Sol, I'm gonna mispronounce that a bunch of times later. Sol Idol, I wanted to contrast like the idol, nice, idolized part kind of, and maybe the corporate part of it with like idols sometimes just being produced by companies, so I put like a factory type thing in there. Ooh, that lines up perfectly with her little head. Remember last time that I said that I lost my earbuds? Cause I killed a homeless guy in the subway. Well, I retrieved my earbuds. Hold on. Earbud time. I retrieved them. So now I really thought, you know, AVIRE is gonna be less crazy this time because she has stuff to listen to. The little distractions, I'm not left alone with my own thoughts. That's a good thing. No, I'm like 5 minutes into recording this and I feel like I'm going fucking crazy. Because of the music I'm listening to. It's like I can barely hear myself. Maybe I should turn down my music. Yeah, and you know, funnily enough, this isn't really when I was going crazy. I think I lied. That happened later. Only briefly, though. I think that's kind of funny. It looks like she's wearing a big hat. I like that. I was thinking we could use this. I was thinking like we could put it on the phone. Because I'm thinking that for all of these songs, I was struggling a little bit because I have even less information than with the Poppy video. For this, I just have whether it's explicit, the title, and the track length, basically. And I have, like, the other songs to base it off of. So, for this one, I kind of took the idol part, and I thought, what, this is, oh, can you see it? It's not focusing. This is Girls on the Internet played on my Spotify, because that's kind of similar, like, idolizing people and, like, shit like that, and this is, I don't know how you would pronounce it. In my head I'm pronouncing it as Saha Idol, but that's not at all how you spell it. But I thought that's kind of similar. People admiring idols on their phones. Bada bing, bada boom, Elita on the phone. And I put in a still from Perfect Blue specifically because Perfect Blue is very absurdist, and I think that kind of reflects the distorted sound of this Beautiful Hotness album. And it also kind of covers the theme of, like, going insane because of fame. That's beautiful. But I think that'll also be a topic in this song. What the hell? There's an insanely creepy guy in here. Whose dad is that? Oh my god. I'm using another tripod, which is unstable, and I was just dancing, but that's apparently a bad idea to do in this day and age. Am I right or am I right? I'm thinking I maybe actually want to amplify that scary man. This because this is just like in Perfect Blue when there was this one guy who was like, woo-hoo-hoo! Like Santa Claus apparently, and he was like, I'm scary, I'm gonna Eat your teeth. So I want to I want to highlight the creepy guy, but I have to lean all the way over. This is terrifying. Okay, that went kind of well. That went well. Yeah. I also put in these little flowers, which I think are native to Hawaii, which may seem kind of random, but the word sa'al, I don't know, is apparently a Hawaiian word. I have no fucking clue what it means. I try to Google, well, I Firefoxed it. I don't use Google except for the Translatey, the Mappy one, and the YouTubey one. But I just don't use the browser. So I Firefoxed it, but it would not tell me. It was like, oh, you mean should? You mean shall? No, I mean sa'al, tell me. But they wouldn't tell me. I don't think it's very likely that there will be like a Hawaii theme in here, because that seems kind of random for Elita. She's very much a cold climate theme kind of person, but I just put it in here either way. Also, I think with this one, like the kind of like the sweetness of the flower contrasting the like factory feel of how like idols get like produced sometimes was kind of cool. Okay, so while I'm doing a little bit of painting, I want to do a bit of clarification. So this video is obviously all about beautiful hotness, whatever. And then the lead singer is Emma Harvey / Elita. So whenever I say Elita, I'm referring to her. But Elita is also a band that Elita / Emma Harvey is a part of. So just to like avoid any confusion, when I say Elita, I'm talking about the person, the lead singer of Beautiful Hotness. This shit is so fucking confusing. This took like 13 takes to explain. Okay, sure. I'm not entirely sure how I feel on that, but it's it's there. There's nothing I can do about it, okay? Oh, okay, it's kind of cool. I don't actually mind too much. Should I put a title in there? I don't know about this. Fuck. There. Da buzz. Now, I'm just gonna be very, very direct about this. This shit isn't even a word, okay? I don't know how anyone's expecting this is gonna be a good prediction, because da buzz, what the fuck is a da buzz? All I can think about is people speaking nonsense, so I just kind of ran with that whole thing. Okay, I think for this one, this is a pretty good base, and then I'll work around, I'll put like some technology shit, some Elita cutting off her tongue shit, some Motorola razor. I'm just as excited about Motorola razors as I am about Mazda Miatas. Oh, this one is fucking Jane from Breaking Bad, by the way. I don't know, can you tell? Maybe you can, but maybe you'd have to like look it up, I don't know. I think I would have to at least. Oh my god. But with the main and also only theme of like fucking speaking nonsense, I printed out DABA a bunch of times and also did a little bit of the technology stuff just because maybe people are doing it online. Oh, I'm listening to Slater in the background. I've been fucking obsessed with this album. Now that I'm listening to this and I'm making these collages, it will go insanely hard a Slater and Elita / Beautiful Hotness collab. Like, that would go so hard. Are you kidding? You see, I'm already getting sidetracked, and, the craziness hasn't even set in yet, but I'm starting to say crazy stuff. Okay, well, microwave we go, I guess. So besides, like, the dabas, I keep on saying that strangely, and the old technology, I also put down a picture of Jane rolling her eyes, because, like, people talking nonsense again, and also Elita, because I think that's quite obvious. Yes, I know. I made the TV fucking oval. It was an accident, okay? Before boomers come after me saying, is that really how this current generation thinks that those TVs look like? No. Man, I just messed up. Last time my hands were shaky, this time they're actually pretty okay. I just don't know what's happening to me, okay? Then I was kind of stupid enough to put the TV on upside down, but we're gonna skip over that topic. I'm liking this so far. I want to quickly go through the little stickers that I have and see if anything would look kind of cool on there. I also have cat cat meme stickers. This guy. He's kind of, he looks like he would say Bada. I like him. I like him. Oh my god. I'm putting it on. I don't care anymore, okay? Fuck. I glued my fingers together. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. It was worse when I had that same incident, but with super glue. With every single collage, I make one weird choice. This is gonna be it. It was not the cat. Okay. There we go. Oh, this reminds me of the days when I used to eat bread. Cheese, like one of the big cheese sticks. Is that kind of cool? Eee. Well, this little bow, it's throwing me off now, okay? Does it remove? Yeah. Like that. You know what? It's staying. And with that, Da Boz, so strange, is finished. Once again, we have one that I don't know how to pronounce. Is it just November or Novembre? I don't really know. Either way, the first prediction that I wrote down for this one was French ? So you know it's gonna be a good one. I think this as a base is good. And then we'll just cut out like the river part from this guy. Fuck, where did I leave my scissors? Oh no. Oh, they're right there. You know, the funny thing is, I keep on losing things, but yet, I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see this. I found my one gray hair that I used to have. I found it on Christmas Day, and apparently it left me yesterday. You know, everything in this album I think is gonna be distorted, but maybe this song will have a bit of like the summer song vibes, but for fall, because you know, November. So it'll maybe be like a little bit slower. And this is also the point where I started using Pinterest, and those two things coincide very well. The fall and the pins though, except that maybe you'd have like hay and fall, and then you have pins, but that didn't happen in my case. This one's called, what am I supposed to read or something? This is not a reading video. November. I think it. How do you spell November? Wait, November. Oh fuck! I spelled no. November. No. Yeah. The R and the E, they're swapped all around. It's all wrong the way they're spelling it. Yes. Then this does work. This is France, okay? That's why I printed out the Eiffel Tower. I know. It's very, stereotypical France behavior. Yeah, remember when those people pooped in that river? That was so stupid. Imagine doing that, those Frenches. I'm also not very smart. When does fall start? Like November, it could be, no, winter starts in December, right? Or, you know, I'm realizing that I don't really know things. Yeah. I was also thinking a little bit of It's a Joke vibes, mostly because they have France, like, they conquered France, and, you know, November, oh, so, the Eiffel Tower. Okay. Too many stickers here are suitable. If I put all those on there, it's gonna look fucking psycho. I like these two. Because, you know, this is giving a very, very Pinterest vibe, you know? I don't think that's very suitable for this song, so I think we gotta pick some edgy stickers, and by that I mean grapes and a feather. I'm genuinely gonna stop performing for a second, because I'm just so disappointed. I proceeded to put on my edgy stickers. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. And with that, I have finished November, no, I've finished it, okay? High heels. I did that once. Twice. No. Twice. I'm gonna struggle with this layout for a little bit so I can talk, but I have to talk quick because I don't take that long. So when I think of high heels, I thought of red because I like red. Then I thought of Mega Mindy, and then I thought that I remembered that I thought I was Mega Mindy when I was a child, and
Yeah, it's circling back to red. I thought like, oh, what else is red? Blood. That's the subject Elita would talk about. Maybe murdering someone with your high heels, weaponizing femininity. That could be cool. So I just kind of ran with it, and it's red. The whole blood murder theme doesn't come through at all.
Okay. I can't figure out how I want to place this shit. I'm just gonna start gluing stuff down, okay? And then we'll just see what happens. I'm pissed off. I was taking a little break between collages, as one AVIRE does, and hold on, I'll show you. I made a chai latte. This thing, I would stick my hand in, but it's covered in glue. Just to show you. It's all fucking foam, okay? I swear. Look, this is an Instagram post. I have no clue where it's from. I got it from Pinterest. So I'm just gonna cover it up with this foam. This cool foam. I was gonna say foam again. It just reminds me of my goddamn chai latte. Oh my god. I got like 5% drink on that. Oh my god. The world. Stuff is happening.
Yeah, but, you know, that whole femininity part is also why I put down these little flowers.
It could be covering her eyes. And maybe that kind of goes hard. But I also need to fit in this one. Are you kidding me? I kind of like this, though. Let's do that.
I also remember there being a distinct reason I put a still from Carrie in here, but I don't remember what that was. Maybe it was something like innocence being broken or something. I don't know.
Whoa! I almost fell. Where did the head one go? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, right there.
Yeah, honestly, that head image is only in there because I thought it was funny. Maybe there was another reason. There was a distinct haze that was happening while I was making these collages.
Like right there can be kind of cool, right? Yeah, that's good. Then maybe add like a sticker here or a sticker right there, and then we'll be all fine. Things to fly around. Hey, look, that looks nice. Let's pick out a little sticker. Stickers. Woo! Oh, I don't like. It's happening. It happened.
I also thought about that, like, weaponizing your femininity, that maybe it was something like being pushed into femininity and then using that against someone. I don't fucking know. I have nothing to base this on.
On to. Oh no. Uh-oh. One-eyed. Bada bing, bada boom. My orange is back. Was that staring at you guys the whole time? Oops. Wait, where's my paper? Yeah, I'm most excited about this one.
Yes, one-eyed. Am I still the most excited about this one? I don't even know, to be honest. But it's a different style of collage. This is what I've been waiting for. For this one, I thought one-eyed. What could that mean? Maybe a little bit of something like living in a haze, like I have been this whole time. And this is so relatable. And then maybe something like being obsessed with technology. So I made like a big mountain of technology, kind of mirroring the Planet Paparazzi video. It's so cool. It's so cool. I don't even know if I'm that excited about this one. I'm just acting at this point. I think I lied just then. I don't know. I am excited about this one.
I'm gonna cut these people out.
Yeah, collage me and me right now. We're so in sync. But I also printed out like a bunch of misty photos just to kind of represent that hazy, not fully there, dissociated feel.
I also want to put the Walkman. I think I'll put it right there because I think that something is missing right there. I wish I was born at a time of the Walkman. I considered buying one, but then I thought, no, never mind. Then I have these two markers. Oh, fuck. I think I want to maybe... The glue is still open. I want to try maybe, like, getting some, like, maybe having some hands reach out. from behind stuff. That's no hand. Oh, I'm scared to paint on it though. Oh well, oh well.
Wow, voiceover of AVIRE is getting so much screen time. This is just like my Sims days. But my original idea here was to have like some giant monster with a bunch of hands and a bunch of eyes on him, just to kind of represent like masses of people not fully being there. But I deconstructed that and just had some eyes and some arms like reaching out. The singular eyes kind of representing like not fully being there in real life, maybe only watching people online. And the arms like, I don't know, it's kind of creepy, maybe grasping for reality.
Okay, okay. I'll admit it. I kind of like it. I think I'm tempted to add more stuff, but that's like a bad trait of mine, because then at some point it just starts looking bad, you know? No, I want to add one more. I want to add one more right here. Now, I feel like I'm done. Yeah, I like one-eyed. I like this one. On to the last New York minute. It's getting dark outside. Ooh, you can kind of see my shadow. Okay, well, I'll just have to do this one very quickly, I guess, before it gets dark. New York minute. We're gonna do this one in 1 minute, okay? Are you ready for this? I know I am. Paper. There! Boom! Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, then I actually seriously started instead of whatever that was and making weird noises.
I also have my delicious drink. It's not what you think it is, okay? It tastes nice. My glue! Ugh! Oh no! That was horrible in all the ways! You ever realize when you're like halfway through doing something that like, people weren't made to do this. I wasn't made to cut out this little stickly thing coming out of a metronome on this small of a scale, okay? People weren't made for this. I wasn't made for this. But like, people in general, they weren't made for this. We were made for like hunting. Like killing a mammoth and wearing it as a skirt as a species, and I'm out here cutting a fucking metronome. This doesn't feel right anymore. I kind of want to stop and kill a mammoth out there now.
Okay, let's talk about New York Minute in a serious fashion now, okay? I put down a lot of vintage, actually just one. I put down one vintage New York photo, because that's what I think of when I think of New York, and then I think of those 2,907, no, I'm not gonna get into it. Yeah, I thought like maybe nostalgia, and then the minute parts, like, you know, the past, it seems so distant, but it's also so close at the same time, like a weird duality in a way.
I was kind of fucking stupid. I thought for some reason that my bullet journal, it didn't have lines. So I thought, oh, it doesn't have lines. This should be on like lined paper, and then the background will be white. So I'll just write this in my bullet journal, which does have lines, so I can print it out and then stick it on top of my bullet journal, which is blank. My bullet journal has lines. I don't know how I thought it doesn't make any sense, okay? It just, there wasn't a logical thought going on behind there. Oh man, I totally and completely forgot. This is from Planet Paparazzi. I should have put this shit in here. I kind of like that. I think this would have fit better in here, but like theme-wise, but color-wise, it matches this picture exactly. I found this on Pinterest also, by the way. I was astonished. That looks exactly like fucking Elita. Like, this is Elita. That is a random lady on Pinterest. I was astonished, so I had to print it out.
I also put in a wilted flower just to kind of match that nostalgia theme, and I also put down Morse code because, you know, minute has ticking. What's the number one ticking sound? Morse code. It does say something. It's quite obvious. Go figure it out.
Okay. No, you know what? I didn't put this one down. I almost forgot. We're doing the last title actually last. It's gonna be the last of my glue. Okay. The last title. Are you ready? I am. My back hurts. That is Tastes Like Filth. I can remember the album title of this one. Yes. Okay. Bye.